All right, week 4, Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we are just going to be reminding you that your answer key's been posted for yesterday, and we're only doing one thing together, the piano scales review. So if you're on your stream and you want to go find that answer key, you'll have a view of week 4 daily calendar, and then you'll have a view of worksheets for week 4. When I add something to this after it's already been posted, it gets kind of tacked on the end. So it would be like the last thing on the list, and you should see scale and chord composition classwork 2 answer key, and that's going to give you your scale, and I think it was the key of F major, and your chords in, I believe, the key of E flat major. Those were the ones that we did not do together yesterday. So lots of reviews right now. Today is a day to just say, yes, I already know this. So I hope that feels like a nice breath of fresh air. We have talked about this months ago, and it's the scales on the piano keyboard. So I'm literally going to just go through this with you. Yes, you could do this on your own, but I don't want you to feel like, yeah, it's a refresher, but when did we learn this? So don't worry, you're not alone. Do you remember our whole, half pattern? This is the foundation of every major scale, and this is why key signatures exist. This pattern can be started on any letter of the alphabet. Yes, any letter can become do. Your challenge today is to locate scales on the piano keyboard. Let's work in the key of A major and see why it is the key of 3 sharps. So I've given you your answer already. I'm going to do that again in the next key. So we see here our scale in A major, Do would be A, Re would be B, and up we go. Yes, we do have our sharps sitting here, but we're gonna find those now. Remember, we can never skip over any letter in the musical alphabet when making our scale. First we find A, which is Do, on the piano keyboard. And now we jump according to our pattern. So starting on A, we're going to go whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. I could show it easier on the bottom here, but when we've done it together, we've always bounced from the top of the keyboard. We have used 3 black keys. These are on Mi, so La, and Ti on our scale. We know our scale is based on A is Do, B is Re, Mi is Si, C is Mi, D is Fa, E is So, F is La, G is Ti, and then A is Do again. You're going to see this as a chart for the next key, kind of like those chord charts we've been making. Therefore, when the piano keyboard reaches the first black key, which is our 3rd pitch, Do, Re, Mi, A, B, C, and its label on the piano says that it's either C sharp or D flat, we know the answer has to be C sharp. Remember, C sharp is a raised C, so it's going to be to the right of the white key C. All right, so we have Do, Re, Mi, A, B, C. We're working both in the musical alphabet and with solfege, and it's really crucial to be able to see those simultaneously and see the relationship. Now, because we are sticking with our alphabet with no skips, we would sometimes say Do is A, Re is some kind of letter B, Mi is some kind of letter C. So by the time we get all the way up here, we know that it has to be C and whatever symbol comes after. And that tells us, oh, hey, right now we're in a sharp key because we are looking at C sharp. I know that's very, very small, C sharp. Feel free to to zoom in. Let's see another one and we'll be done. Your turn. Let's work in the key of E flat major so that we can understand its key signature. So here is its key signature. We are expecting to find that this key is the key of 3 flats. But why is that? One of them is kind of a dead giveaway. We have to start on E flat. And while this note is shown down here on the bottom line, the E flat is way up here on this E, the E of F, A, C, E. That means it applies to every single E, no matter where it is. Even if it were 3 ledger lines up on an E way up here, it still would be an E flat because of our key signature. So we're expecting to find some flats hiding in the rest of our key. Let's see what happens. E flat is a lowered, flatted E. It's going to live to the left of our normal white key, E. Start on E flat and complete the whole and half pattern. So we'll have to find E flat to the left of E. We do not want to start here, or it's all going to be crazy. We are expecting the following relationship between our solfege and our musical alphabet. Do is going to be some kind of E. We know that's E flat. Re is going to be some kind of F. Mi is going to be some kind of letter G. Fa has to use letter A. So is going to be some kind of letter B. La has to use the letter C. And T has to use the letter D. And then we get back to that same old E flat for Do. And we'll add the flats next time you see this chart. The whole step and half step pattern should reveal that same order of letters. Now we find out if we're in a flat key or a sharp key. So we are going to be bouncing whole, whole, half, whole, 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 and half. Whew! Now we can update the chart to show all of the flats that we found. E flat. Ooh, I did not highlight that well. Started on E flat for Do. We have to. We have to. We're in the key of E flat. Fa has to be some kind of letter A. That means between the A flat and the G sharp, we have chosen that this is called A flat. So has to be some kind of letter B. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Between the B flat and the A sharp, we have to use the B. We're going to say this is a B flat. La is on C. T is on D. And Do is back on the E flat. So how many different letters have a flat symbol? 3 of them. The E flat, the A flat, and the B flat. Those match what we expected. So mission accomplished. So 3 flats. We're going to go back and look. We were looking to find 3 flats. Right here on B, B flat. Right here on E, E flat. And right here on A, A flat. And that is why key signatures exist. I'm so glad that we took a look at the piano today because we're going to need it for tomorrow. And tomorrow is not piano scales. Tomorrow is piano chords. So once again, chords versus scales. What do they both look like and what do they both sound like? We're just really reinforcing this week. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit crazy, but it's something that we're going to talk about and then not grade. So once again, the pace for this week feels a little bit more laid back because of those types of things. I will see you on Thursday. Have a good day.